Girl survived family massacre by playing dead, so says the sheriffs. Smart little one, she got away before they got her.
Blah, blah.
You know what I'm saying? We'll be right back on the Keep It P podcast.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, TZ Von Savage and J Lava is in the fucking building with the Keep It P podcast, motherfucker.
They thought she was a donut, boy.
Von Savage and J Lava on the new podcast. They Keep It P podcast, where they take news, situations, and everyday occurrences and show how one could or could not be keeping it P.
Keep it P. As a matter of fact, keep it P. Then again, keep it PG. PE. This is Professor Griffin. I'm out of here.
It's tight on them out here. Boy.
Have to watch, man.
Boy, it ain't safe. 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 It ain't safe, huh?
Straight up now.
It ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe.
Pay attention now, there, boy.
I mean, was that
gonna get you now?
Was that a war cry of some sort?
You don't play dead now.
Hey, y'all. Oh, look at the Jimi Hendrix. It just kind of blends in. I forgot that it's the color of the whoop-de-whoop. But anyway, let me get on your level, boy. Let me scoop myself up here. Let me get up here. Now listen, boy. It's the Keep It P podcast there, youngster. We take the news, situations, everyday occurrences, and indeed, we show how one could have and could not have been keeping it P. Not trying to tell you what to think, trying to show you how to think when you find yourself mixed up in an anti-black racist war propaganda machine being perpetuated by the old lamestream media. Then you got the Democrats, Republicans, both bipartisan, Super Saiyan 9041 targeting black people. So right now what I'm gonna need you to do, I'm gonna need you to hit that like, share, subscribe if you have not already. And when you subscribe, hit that bell. It's a bell there that'll notify you every time we go on the live side of the game. But
on the live now.
Nah, I got a guy now.
Got a guy now.
Now go ahead, bust him down with some game, man, where I get this out to the family real quick.
Now see, I got to tell y'all just a little something now. Hashtag for the record doe.
Okay.
Hashtag FTRD.
Indeed.
Von Savage Media in the place to be. Sucker MCs.
Seriously.
Self-love. That's a beatbox and a b-boy stance.
Both.
You may have thought that was corny, but what's even more corny is if we let the culture die, y'all. Horrible. Can't do that.
A couple other things that's corny too.
Saying Eminem's number 1 in hip hop, that's horrible. Saying he's number 2, 3, 4, or 5.
Hey, I had somebody.
He ain't in my top 25.
I think the video's now starting to catch the algorithms because, here come the stands. All of this jealousy that Eminem garner. Yeah, of who? That's what I'm trying. Who I'm trying to figure out who we jealous of.
Imitator, a thief.
Who? So check it out. Well, I'm reading this one because this one's a different one. I mean, it's still in the same, you know what I'm saying, pretense. But this shorty got away. So, I guess rest in peace to the family, I guess. Like, and all that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But here we go. 11-year-old girl who survived a deadly rampage by a gunman wearing a full body. Hold up. A gunman? See, that's why it happened. See? Here you go. A deadly rampage by a gunman wearing full body armor in Florida on Sunday managed to save her life by playing dead, authorities said. The girl was the lone survivor after authorities say a former Marine, Brian Riley, killed 4 people, including a mother and a 3-month-old boy in her arms. So we read this story the other day. Right? So this is the aftermath of it. Within that story, the girl who survived is in stable condition, the hospital says. She told the detectives, "I believe I'm alive now. I played dead and I prayed," said Polk County Sheriff. Yeah, that's wicked, man. She shouldn't even have to go through that, dog. That's wild. A family statement said that she already undergone 4 surgeries to repair 10 wounds, but is alert.
Oh, so she did get hit, though.
Oh, yeah, 10 wounds. She's alert, she's reading and writing, and generally in good spirits. She was very scared when it happened, but she just prayed during the event and knew it would be okay, they said in a statement to WTVT, and we appreciate all the well wishes and prayers and words. Riley 33 is being held without bond on 4 counts of first-degree murder for the slaying of Justice Gleason. I don't like that. 40. Right. 33-year-old girlfriend Teresa Lehman and her infant son Jody, who was born in May, and Lee Graham's 62-year-old mother, and Catherine Delgado, who owned the property, he said, and accused of killing the family dog as well. Damn, nigga, you did the dog too, god damn. Everybody gotta get it. Neighbor Miguel Rivera said that someone pounded on his sliding glass door earlier, but when he went to investigate it, nobody was there. Minutes later, he heard the gunfire. He believes Riley might have killed him if he had gotten to the door sooner. I pray to God every day I'm still alive, Rivera said Tuesday from the front porch of his Lakeland home. I feel sad for those people. May God rest their soul. Hold on real quick. Goddamn. A little dry. All right. Woo. All right. The Polk County Sheriff's Office said Riley, who served in Afghanistan and Iraq, broke into 2 homes on Delgado's property at 4:30 a.m. Sunday. The shooting his victims as he cowered in fear and begged for their lives. The baby was found cradled in the mother's arms. They keep, they love to throw the little trauma porn in there, don't they? They got to make
every angle.
Like you don't forget that the baby was in the arms. The baby was in the arms, though. This all happened while the baby was in the arms. Because they said it like 3 times. Like, the baby was in the arms, though, right? Like, okay.
Right.
Hey. At the crime scene Tuesday, sheriff's deputies carted out bags of items. The single-story concrete building home had smaller holes in the back near the child's inflatable pool. A sign on the fence labels the property compound, while another sign warns that the dog's on the premises. They try to paint a little eerie scene, or they're like, so what? Just get the damn story. Y'all trying to make this a Edward Einstein film or something like that. Like, what the hell? We don't care about any of that. There were nice people. They were nice people. It doesn't make sense. I can't get it through my head, Rivera said. 30 miles from the shooting, no one answered the door at Riley's home in the Tampa suburb of Brandon. The house was already decorated for Halloween with a scarecrow and a jack-o'-lantern. So fucking what?
Right.
Neighbors said Riley was quiet and didn't social. Oh, here we go. Riley was quiet, didn't socialize much, was part of the youth pastor's campaign, used to paint and sip on Sundays with Jägermeister. He was an all-around cool guy. That's basically what they're going to say. I hate when they do this too. Neighbors said Riley was quiet and didn't socialize, but last week stopped by Jim Morris's wife, who has cancer and said, "I want to pray with you." See? Do I know what I be talking about? Was he a youth pastor? Did I just tell you that? I just told you that. Because he just stopped by old girl house and shot a prayer with her. That's what I just told you.
Wow.
I ain't making this shit up, man. I'm not feeling my way through this, dog. This is real shit. I want to pray with you because you got cancer is what he just did a week ago, man. That's why this shit keeps happening, dog. I don't even feel bad no more. Usually I feel bad, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Is they gonna snap back to humanity? Is they gonna really no, they ain't. No,
I had to scratch my head. Like,
He was a youth pastor. I told you that. It was odd. He didn't make it loud or anything. He didn't talk too much. He didn't talk to us much. And then all of a sudden he comes up with this, said Morris, 77. The massacre came out about 9 hours after the investigation said Gleason had a bizarre confrontation with Riley. Detectives didn't, hold on. Oh, wait, go home. Detectives, I hate when they be jumping through the archive. Oh, hold on. Okay. I thought it was finna be over, like, real quick. Officers tried to, let me go back. Detectives don't believe Riley knew the family or others in the neighborhood, but Gleason moved his lawn. Gleason mowed his lawn Saturday. I hate when they keep jumping with the picture. Stop doing that. Damn. Gleason mowed his lawn Saturday evening. Riley pulled up in his truck. Riley told Gleason that God had sent him to setting up the crazy joint. Here you go. See, he was a nice church going crazy dude. Riley told Gleason that God sent him to do it to prevent a suicide by someone named Amber. Gleason and one of the other victims told Riley no one by the name lived there, and then asked them to leave. They called 911, and then when the authorities arrived, Riley was gone. As a deputy searched the area but did not find Riley. But Riley returned at about 4:30 a.m. in the morning, and he was arranged with glow sticks to create a path leading to the victim's house in what Judd said had been an attempt to draw officers into an ambush. A shooting soon began. Neighbor Liberty Ulrich security cam recorded at least 4 short volleys of about 6 to 10 shots each. Volleys? Right. What the?
This is volleyball?
They making it seem so, what, even to use the term volleys.
Wow.
In reference to gunshots?
Right.
Lethal weapon gunshots at somebody, weapon volleys. Oh, those, don't worry about those volleys.
Just volleyed up a few shots.
Just a slip up here, guys. Don't worry about that.
You didn't mean to volley your way.
It's just a volley. All right.
Don't worry about the volley.
Are you freaking kidding me, dude?
It's only a volley.
Hold on, man. Just a volley on the shooting side of the game. Glow sticks.
Only a volley.
They had to say that it was glow sticks lighting the path up. This is all sounding so kiddie and so dangly. Like,
and brutal too.
Right, hold up. And masterfully planned. Like,
masterfully.
You know what I'm saying? Like the crazy masterful killer, like with the glow sticks. A deputy in the area heard the gunshots that sounded the alarm, bringing the state and the local law enforcement officers to the scene. When they arrived, they found an apparently unarmed Riley outside, dressed in camouflage, and his truck ablaze. Riley ran back.
How do you know he was unarmed? You didn't know when you pulled up he was unarmed. You didn't know that. So you didn't roll up dumping. You heard the gun. You said there was gunshots. You got the report of gunshots. My man's in camo and body armor. You pull up, hey, what's going on, Jim? How you doing today, man? Had a bad day, Jim? All right, we're just gonna have to take me in, man. It's not that big a deal, but they said you did a couple things, man. We're not sure. We'll get it figured out, man. Come on with us.
So they rode up.
Stop at Culver's.
He was dressed in camouflage, truck ablaze. Riley ran back into the house where authorities heard more gunfire. A woman screamed and the baby whimpers, Judd said. Officers tried to enter, but the door was barricaded, Judd said. When they went back, they saw Riley, who appeared to have doomed full of body armor. Why are they using all of these stupid ass terms to describe what's going on here? Apparently to have doomed full body armor. What is this, like Dungeons and Dragons or something, nigga? You just went drunk a potion and got full body? Like, they're explaining this shit like a journey through the Netherlands or some shit. Like the Chronicles of Narnia or some shit like this. Like the what is that? The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe type ass shit. Like, what the hell is this? Is not like the Great Adventure. Like,
nah, they gave him even
full
more
body
than that.
armor.
Nah, they got him sounding like Alexander the Great.
I'm Alex the Kid on Sega. Like, Riley and the officers exchanged heavy gunfire, with dozens, if not hundreds, of rounds fired before Riley retracted back into the home. What?
See, that's what I'm saying. That lost the kitty appeal right there. You got fam sounding like G.I. Jane. What it reminds me of is when they were doing the GTA shooting with the little kids.
Yeah, going to the perimeters in the house and shit.
Yeah, that's what this sounds like.
It is that. But that's what I'm saying, though. Look how they started the whole argument off. I mean, the whole article off. We started off about the 11-year-old.
Right.
Surviving.
Now we're lionizing my man.
Yeah. What happened to the 11-year-old? This is what I'm saying. We going into the last action hero.
The great Anglo warrior.
Yeah. Everything felt silent until a helicopter. I'm not lying.
Come on, man. I can't take this. I was trying to ignore it, man. I'm having a hard time with this. What?
I'm not lying.
Who wrote this article? Danielle Steele?
Man, this is a Steven Spielberg.
Clancy. Tom Clancy wrote this article.
Oh.
We're gonna see the film coming out shortly by Spielberg.
Right, look. Everything fell silent until the helicopter unit noticed that Riley was coming out. The sheriff said had he been shot once and surrendered. Officers heard cries for help out inside, but were unsure where they were. Additional shooters? Was there additional shooters? Still, one of the officers rushed in and grabbed the wounded girl, who told the authorities where the 3 dead people inside were. I will never be able to unsee the mother with that deceased infant in the arms, Judge said. It was the horror of the utmost magnitude. I think, did they come back to the dead baby in the arms one more time? One more time for you. I will never be able to unsee the dead baby in the arms. This is what detectives say. He was confused, telling them that he was high on methamphetamine. Detectives say he confessed.
Come on, Jim. We just know you had a bad day.
Telling them he was high on methamphetamines. He told them that he knew why he did it. They don't. Riley's girlfriend told investigators that he was never violent, but he had become increasingly erratic. She said he claimed to be on the mission from God, stockpiling supplies for Hurricane Ida victims, including $1,000 worth of cigars. He worked as a private security guard and had no criminal history, sheriff said. End of article. Splain. It will happen again, and another 11-year-old girl is gonna have to play dead somewhere else because they just let this dude skate away with a what is cuz that wrote it? What's his name? What's the nigga that wrote 8 name? What's his name? what's his name? Because this is
what?
It.
Was Stephen King?
This is a Stephen King novel for your boy right here. Here's Johnny. Boy, he done shot out with the police. Oh man, he done massacred a family. He done went on the high-speed chase. He done paraglided from the top of the Empire State Building. He right? Like he jumped from the top of the Empire State Building with that parachute, landed in the roof of the car through the sunroof. No, through. He landed in the top of the car because it was a top off. So he landed in the car, skirted from the police, shot everybody along the way with precision in headshots. Arrived at the crib, set up a perimeter, killed the baby, killed the mom with the baby in the arms. Killed the mom with the baby in the arms. Killed the mom with the baby in the arms. Killed the mom with the baby in the arms. That's basically what they did. They went on a killed the mom with the baby in the arms parade. Because I really know out of that whole story that he killed the mom with the baby in the arms. That's what I know. I don't know. Right. I don't know what else happened. I don't know what else happened in the house. I know it was a girl that was playing dead, and he killed the mom with the baby in the arms. I know that. They made sure you knew that. What else did they make sure you knew? He prayed with the old lady because she had cancer. He was on a mission from God because God told him to do it. Right? So right. So basically what they want you to come away with, people, this is they tell you what to think. He's crazy. He had a bad day. There were things that was agitating him. He's really not like that. He's really a cool person. He really prays for people with cancer. Is what he really do. See, y'all got him all wrong. See, y'all got him all wrong. See, y'all just don't be judgmental. Don't be judgmental. Judge thou how be judged, or whatever, something like that. But don't do that to him. He's just a regular person, a regular human being. Everybody's entitled to a day where they massacre a family. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The girl's all right. She played dead. She's recovering. You heard what they said. She's in stable condition. She's going to therapy. She's getting her life back together on track. Right? They threw that out there. In the beginning, they let you know she got shot. She prayed dead. She prayed that she knew that it was going to be all right. She is currently in stable condition at the hospital, and she's going to make a full recovery with 14 wounds in her. But she Gucci though. She Gucci. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. As far as him, he was a smooth criminal, diabolical. Did you see the precision in which the glow sticks he used? He used glow sticks. To set up and ambush the police. Did you see? That was like a saw. He's had saw in the backyard. If they would have walked through that backyard, you want to play a game? That was him. But he gave the cops a pass though, right? So what he did was jump in the whip after he jumped off the Empire State. Jumped in the back of the whip, then went on high-speed chase, landed at the house, ran in there where hundreds, and I mean hundreds of rounds were exchanged. Hundreds. Don't forget that. It was hundreds. It was all-out war. It was all that.
And don't forget he was brought in safely.
No, you're missing the most crucial part. He killed the woman with the dead baby in the arms. He killed the woman with the dead baby in the arms.
That wouldn't be that would be crucial if he got killed. He didn't. He did that, and he's alive.
But they
shot hundreds of rounds at the police.
And I'm just saying,
and he's alive.
But they said that 4 times in the article is what I want you to understand, how diabolical and how brazen and how ruthless as a mad maniac he was. The dead baby in the arms. That's why it's gonna happen again. That's why we continue to read stories like this, because to the average person, that's what that article just said. To the PC society that loves to get their little balls fondled. Because what didn't you hear? Did you hear charges? What was the charges in the last joint? Do you remember what the charges was?
Felony with a gun and felon with a gun. Something stuff I never heard of. That's why I can't even repeat it, because it's stuff I've never heard of. So I can't. I never heard it. It was the first time I heard it.
I ain't even really mean to go through all that on y'all. Well, actually, I really did, because that's what breaking it down means.
Hundreds of bullets.
Hundreds. It was commando.
Hundreds of bullets.
Cuz flipped the car over and everything. Put the little black stuff.
Fair enough. And they couldn't make it. Then he had the strap across like Rambo.
One
First
arm,
blood.
One in there, one arm like a sling, like letting it ride.
Matter of fact, he had two like this. And he said, "Ah!" And he had his mouth to the side like that.
Hold up. Including $1,000 worth of cigars. So he was a savvy, cool, sophisticated killer too.
Right.
Don't forget that.
Oh, hold on.
It said $1,000 worth of cigars.
Remember, those are donations for the hurricane victims.
Oh, because it's a humanitarian effort.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
See, I was wrong.
Yeah, no, them is for the hurricane victims, man.
It does say Riley's girlfriend told investigators that he was never violent. He was never violent before this.
Ever.
Never.
This is the first time.
I don't know I don't know.
With hundreds of bullets, first time.
Never was violent and had become increasingly erratic. She said he claimed to be on a mission from God, stockpiling supplies for Ohio, the Ida victims, including $1,000 worth of cigars.
Including.
That's what he said.
So that was his donation.
You know he worked as a private security guy, right?
Because he's almost like the police.
You know he had no criminal history, right?
Because he's almost like the police.
You know that's what the sheriff said, right?
Because he's almost like the police.
Right. I just wanted to make sure. I just wanted to make sure I said that part too, so you can say exactly the same thing. Because you know he like the police, right? Yeah.
You know that. I had to let y'all know he's one of our brothers.
This was a good boy, man. I want this dude's autograph. The way he
hundreds of bullets. Hundreds.
Hold on.
Hundreds.
He did say hundreds, dude. They said hundreds.
He said hundreds. Dude, hundreds of rounds.
And I didn't skip no paragraphs. Usually I skip the long ones. I ain't skipped nothing.
Wow.
He said 6 to 10. So what about the volleys of about 6 to 10 shots each? The volleys.
Them was just at first.
Right.
We was just getting acquainted. I had to fill you out first. That was the dance. We just had to get our dance on first.
All right, man. We ain't gonna hold y'all, but Moja, Folger, and scold you about being on code, boy, because is it?
When you're PC, you can do what you want to do, and this was the dog whistle to let you know.
Boy, what happened to the girl? Oh, well, they got her out the way in the beginning. Look, she cool.
Yeah, they got her. She was good. This wasn't even an article about her. This was about their superhero, G.I. Dan.
They showed this stick a superhero article in there at the end, too.
Yeah, that was G.I. Dan. He's an X-Men.
All right, 4 words, man. 4 of them.
Hey, hold on, my man, this dude from he's Matt Damon, cuz.
Matt Damon?
He's the secret agent dude right there.
Man.
Bourne. That's Jason Bourne.
Oh,
cuz.
Yeah. Oh, straight up, though.
Yeah, that's Jason Bourne, cuz.
I get that. I was thinking,
they're gonna end up going to get him from the jail, fam, and they're gonna release him. Because that was Jason Bourne.
Nigga, that's Goldfinger, nigga. That's motherfucker. that's the new Bond, nigga. The slick shit he just did with $1,000 worth of cigars, man. You can't stop that shit. I don't even know why that was in the article, but whatever.
Listen, because they wanted you to know how he was trying to elevate the people who were affected by Ida now. Wanted to make sure they got good smoke now. I'm concerned now.
What the fuck is that gonna do in the hurricane crisis? I don't know. Okay.
Man, join us on Patreon tonight.
Okay.
Love, peace, blessings, and aloha.
Boom. And then I got we got these commercials. These commercials.
But it's still take that now.
It is that.
How did you know?
I tried these commercials last time.
No, master. You do not know.
And these commercials played for a long time. A long time. That's all right.
Touch the final level. You knew without knowing.
Old school.
We
going back in time.
Okay, Lava's in the diction. I definitely
Going on my time,
now that I'm here, I'ma change.
Looking at Magucci, it's about that time.
Wrong here, industry changing, your content strange, but I'm good.
It's about that time,
From the
boy.
land of the 10,000 legs. I know you wish you could, but some can't. I learned from my mistakes and I done felt all the breaks. Learn to cut the grass real fast for the snakes. Learn to give a little bit more than I take. Too many times the score back break pump fake. Man, I knew it was something, couldn't ignore it, it was fake.
You need to get your mind right, boy.
I ain't never gonna stop this shit, man. Baby, you crazy.
And
I was once lost but found me.
And I ain't talking Amtrak, boy.
Me, almost drown me. It astounds me like the level of
I'm
deceit.
telling
When
you
your
now.
people try to play you like somebody in the street. Like even when you praise him and you try to see him eat. Not to mention all the shit you did to get him on his feet. Kid, the thoughts get crazy. I put him on repeat. Thinking shit was all gravy, but it wasn't really sweet. Even had a nigga try to rebrand my business on some clown shit.
Got one more kid now.
That's one more. I ain't got time.
Look.
You got one now and one phone now.
And when you get done and when you get through that gym shoot,
Maintain your mind, boy.
yeah, quarter.
What do you mean you ain't got my money yet? Motherfucker, everybody know you hid the money from that robbery before you went on stage. I told you, motherfucker, I got your money yet, man. Fuck you mean you ain't got the money yet? Fuck you think you is, man? Motherfucking Ron O'Neal or something? What you gonna do? You supposed to be scared now because you got a pistol, motherfucker.
I got the paint, cash app, selling chime. Hope you got yours, cause I got mine. I'm talking Payoneer, net spin, Venmo, stash. Too many ways for you to run my cash. Check reparation, 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 well, if you talking compensation, it's about that time. You get everybody there's about to see down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. Two steps, come on. Two steps, come on. This is it, come on. Come on. Two steps, come on. Yeah, two steps, two steps, come on. Yeah, come on. Two steps, come on. Two steps, come on. Yeah, come on. Come on. Two steps, come on. Yeah, two steps, come on. that you bad, but shorty gotta go, cause you sound to me fast. Probably be here all day if it wasn't for you. I don't mean to cut you off or interrupt what you do, but if time is money, minutes moolah. True. So you know I'm about to ask you like, what you about to do? I gotta go. I gotta hustle to get it. If you ain't talking business, little shawty, you tripping. I gotta go. I really ain't got time. You can holler at me later, shawty, bang my line. Bang my line, shawty, bang my line. You can holler at me later, shawty, bang my line. Shawty, bang my line. Bang my line. You can holler at me later, shawty, bang my line. Sometimes I stare up the phone, and when I think in my mind, I gotta see what you want. Soon as I finish this drink, I'ma leave the club. Think it's one of them nights, man, I need to fuck. I'm a